In this short web video, you'll learn how to log into digital measures and to begin entering all of your relevant data. The first step is to log into the system. You can do that one of two ways. The first is to log in to the web address listed here. The second, and I think most people will find this easier, is to follow a hyperlink that's been sent to you in an email. That'll take you automatically to this site. Once you come to this site, you'll see an opportunity to enter your username and your password. The first step is to enter your Trinity email address. So for many of us, that'll be part of our first name and last name. It might also have part of a number. And then second is to enter your password. This is your Trinity network password. Anytime you automatically update that website, it'll be automatically updated here in digital measures as well. So I'll begin that process by entering a faculty account. Again, your email address followed by your network password. Once you're into the system, you'll be presented with many hyperlinks to different screens in digital measures. Although it can look a little bit overwhelming to see the number of screens, keep in mind that digital measures has the ability to track far more information than we're currently using at Trinity University. Second, keep in mind that not all faculty have information to enter on every single one of these screens. The system is broad and comprehensive as to reflect the activities of a diverse faculty that have many different kinds of contributions in the area of teaching, scholarship and creative activity, as well as service. So the best way to get started is to click on any one of these screens. In some cases, you'll find that there's already information waiting for you when you arrive. So for example, when I click on the scheduled teaching screen, you should see a listing of all of your classes from fall, summer, and spring 2019. In each one of these, you'll see that some information has already been entered on your behalf, such as the term, the year, the course number, as well as the official enrollment for students. You'll also see that any information about pathways elements that are fulfilled by the course have been included here. In other cases, you'll find that you have to create new information from scratch. That's definitely the case when it comes to presentations, awards, contracts, fellowships, stipends, and grants, as well as university service. The way that you enter the information is fairly straightforward. For example, if you wanted to record an entry of university service, you would begin by clicking that screen. You would then click Add New Item. Within this field, you have the ability to enter a lot of information about the university service you performed. You can begin by indicating the position or the role that you served, whether you were a chair, for example, or a committee member. You indicate whether or not you served in a leadership role. You can type the name of the committee right here. And then you can enter additional information about the responsibilities or the service that you had. For all indications, you also have the ability to enter additional data, such as whether you were elected or appointed, whether you served ex officio, and whether the work was compensated or pro bono. The system also asks you to make an estimation on the total number of hours you spent per calendar year. Again, this is really up to you to define that however you like, but we do ask people to come up with a number that they feel that they could later provide some accounting for when you started in this position. All right, keep in mind whether it was a calendar year or an academic year. And again, so maybe the position would end in May 30th, 2019. If you want to record this, you just simply hit save and add another. It's important to keep in mind that every single entry of service, every publication, every presentation needs to be entered on its own. It's not possible to combine multiple entries into one screen. You'll just have to go through that process as many times as you have entries. Again, the real benefit of digital measures is that once you enter something into the system, it's there forever. So once you put it in once, it will be ready to appear in your eSPA. We can also use it again for publications like Impact, and relevant information can be extracted to keep your online web profile up to date.